Hey, it's Gene from the AL Network. You're going to become an expert at something. The question is what? There's a saying that it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert. An expert. Now, when you think about that, if there's 40 hours a week and 50 weeks in a year, that's 2,000 hours in a year. So that's 5 years. So if you devote 5 years of full-time effort to anything, you'll be an expert. Now, what does that really look like and what does that really mean? That's one thing, but why? And what is it you really want to be an expert at? You know, there's people listening to me right now that you are an absolute expert at things that you never even imagined. Maybe it's an expert at showing up for work, but not actually doing anything, but not getting fired. Or an expert at, I don't know, fantasy football. Or an expert at something that you're really good at it, but it doesn't really benefit you. It benefits the person that you're working for. That job that you have, that you could have been an expert at whatever it is, whether it be Infusionsoft or marketing online or selling a product or starting a store or being a chef, but instead you're an expert at counting beans for somebody else. You're an expert at doing estimates for a contractor and letting them make the big money instead of you making the money. So you're going to become an expert at something. The question is what? And really it always comes back to why. Why do what you do? What is it that's really all about for you? Now, we've talked about this a little bit before, but I know for me, my why is about family, is about relationships with other people. That's the one thing that I know is going to last, is going to carry on, that will be remembered. Buildings crumble and fall. Cars rust and go to the junkyard. But people, relationships, what people remember about you, what you leave behind in their hearts and in their mind, that's what will live forever. Books will be destroyed. Movies will melt and go away. But the thoughts, the actions, the time you spent, the relationships you had, that's what's truly important. So again, Gene, what does that mean? I'm going to become an expert at something. What should I do? Well, it's easier for me to say become an expert at residential assisted living because that's what I do. That's my passion. I'm just not sure if it's yours. So why do you do what you do? You know, there's a saying that we've all had, and I still use it today as an adult, that I'm not sure what I want to do when I grow up. I don't know if I ever want to grow up. So what is it that you're doing and why? Becoming an expert. 2,000 hours a year. 10,000 hours is 5 years of your life. What is it that you're going to devote yourself to? Now, I'm saying that and it's flashing in my mind that some of you are saying, I don't want to spend 10,000 hours doing anything. Got it. So that means you won't be an expert in anything, or it'll take you 20 years instead of 5 years to do it. Or you can do it a little differently like I do, where it's, you know what, if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And I'll get my 10,000 hours in, but I'll be more efficient and cut it in half and make it 5,000 hours. And instead of doing that 5,000 hours over 2.5 years, I'm going to get it done in 1 year by going to somebody else who knows what they're doing, who's willing to show me how, so that I can become an expert very quickly. Because it's not knowing something, it's doing something with what you know. Richard Branson has a secret. 300 plus companies, but not one office. You see, what he does, what he focuses on is finding people that have the expertise. He hires them, he partners with them, he puts them in a position, gives them the tools and the ability to thrive in that environment. He doesn't hire people that he has to tell them what to do. He brings people on teams with them, partners with them, could be hiring them to be the expert so that they tell him what to do. Or better yet, here's what I did, and he shares in that success. But you're going to become an expert at something. Let me give you some thoughts. Could be raising capital. Some of you are doing business right now, and one of the skills you need to have is to raise money, capital, to start the business, buy the property, expand what you're doing. So that may become what you become an expert at. That's one of those things you're going to have to do no matter what. Another one is simply communication. You know, here I am sitting in front of a camera talking to you in a way that you can listen to and relate to, in a way that you're hearing me and you're understanding everything that I'm saying. And whether I do it on a camera or whether I'm in front of you face to face, one-on-one, or with a group of thousands of people, communication is something that you'll do every time, every day with everyone, whether it's your kids and your spouse or a business. So communication is one of those things that you need to become an expert in. So whether it be raising capital or communication or bringing yourself into a team, a relationship. I'm a really good team player. I don't need to be the leader. I don't need to be in front. I'm a great follower. As long as the leader is heading in the right direction and I believe in where we're going and I believe in the process of how we're making it happen. Now, if I don't believe in it, I'm not going to stay on that bus. I'm going to get off that one and get on a jet plane going in the right direction. But if I do believe on it and I do want to be a part of it with these other people, I am more than willing to be a cog in the wheel, a piece of the process, not the entire solution. But becoming an expert, 10,000 hours. What are you willing to do today? How many books have you read? How many articles? How many webinars have you watched? Who is it that you're hanging out with, that you're getting your input from? What is it you're doing today that will allow you to be an expert in your field, in your desire, or your passion? What is it? And we're back to the why. Because we can say, oh, I just want to sail around the world. Well, what does that mean? Are you the captain or are you a passenger? Are you sailing a boat at 16 feet long and you're out in the ocean? Or is it a much bigger ship? What does that mean? What is the reason? What's the passion? What is it you're going to become an expert at? I guarantee you're going to become an expert at something. The question is it productive? Is it profitable? Is it something you have a passion for? Is it with the right people? Why do you do what you do? Become an expert. Just decide what it is you're going to become an expert in before you move forward. This is Gene from the Assisted Living Network saying do good and do well. If you like what you've seen and heard, please subscribe.